Hey friend, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, are you ready to get your face blown out? Blow Your Face Out is a 10.5% double IPA from Roak Brewing Company in Royal Oak, Michigan. I know some people think of Hopslam as the big Michigan double IPA release to start off the year, but I think for some it leaves them wanting just a little bit more of that West Coast taste. Well, in steps Roak's Blow Your Face Out. This is a 10.5% double IPA that's hopped with Mosaic and Chinook, and with a name like Blow Your Face Out, you should probably expect it to fulfill all of your West Coast IPA fantasies. Now, this is one of the few Roak beers that I haven't had, but I have heard a lot of great things about it. So if you've watched my videos for long enough or in the past, you're probably familiar with my taste, and I'm not the biggest fan of West Coast IPAs, but I'm always interested in stepping outside of my comfort zone just to get a fresh perspective. Now, this one was released on January 11th and should be available in limited quantities in all stores where you can find other Roak beer. So let's get a look at the label and get it on. Fun fact, just like fingerprints, your teeth prints are unique to you, which is why dental records can be used to identify you in case of tragedy. Don't worry about keeping those fingerprints intact, folks. So let me grab my IPA glass over here. I'm going to take a look at the label here real quick. First off, this has a manufactured date of January 4th, 2019, which at the time of this recording is just about a month and a few days. And then on the front here around the top has the Roak kind of label across the top, and on the main label it says Roak Brewing Company Blow Your Face Out Double IPA, 10.5%, 100 IBUs, and it says Roak's Blow Your Face Out Double IPA was crafted to maximize the dank character of hops with piney, tropical, and stone fruit aromas and flavors. With over 100 IBUs, these hops are ready to explode right out of the bottle, so grab a glass. This beer is going to blow your face out. And then it lets you know it's an India Pale Ale at the bottom here. And of course, the government warning. So let's grab the handy dandy bottle opener here. And we'll go ahead and crack this open. It's just got the traditional, now new, redesigned Roak bottle cap. You might notice also with the label, it's got the new design. Oh, I smell the hop aroma just right now. It's got the new Roak design, the line art style. So if you see an old one, it looks similar to this, but it's not the line art. It's more of a detailed drawing. Let's go ahead and get a nose out of the bottle. Yeah, it's actually got a really nice hoppy aroma. Getting a lot of that, like they say, a lot of those stone fruit kind of scents, this kind of strong citrus and piney smell as well. Let's go ahead and pour this. It's really nice and golden yellow out of the bottle. It's collecting really nicely, obviously, in the glass. I always say really nicely. Does it ever get really not nice? But it has a really nice golden color on it. A lot of carbonation, about 1 finger's worth of head. The head is really nice and compact. It's got a little bit of a rockiness around the top. Bubbles here, if you can see, are really nice and big on the top. Kind of on the cross section of the glass are really nice. This is totally... it's not super clear. It has a little bit of a haze to it, but not much. It's really very clear, all things considered. So let's get a better nose here out of the glass. Yeah, it has, like I said, a little bit of a dankness to it, a little bit of a pininess, a little bit of a tropical, citrusy kind of scent. It's kind of making my mouth water a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. Cheers. All right, that's what I'm talking about, West Coast style. This is a really, really reminiscent of a strong West Coast style IPA. Lots of bitterness up front. Those piney hops are really there, really up in the forefront. The bitterness is in there, but you're also getting this bit of a kind of a tropical, fruity kind of sweetness with it. That mixes in with that bitterness, the hoppy bitterness, the piney hoppy bitterness. Mouth feels a little bit on the sticky side. And then as soon as you swallow, aftertaste is all just kind of piney, bitter flavors kind of rushing throughout. They kind of evolve a little bit. They change a little bit as you the aftertaste kind of sits a little bit longer. 10.5%. I'm not picking up 10.5%. This doesn't have a whole lot of booziness to it. Doesn't have a real alcohol bite to it. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not a huge West Coast style IPA fan. I do like West Coast style IPAs. Some of them, I guess I'm tolerant of them. I don't want to say I like them because that seems... I'm not a huge West Coast IPA fan. I do like some of them. I like certain characteristics of them, but I'm not... Overall, I wouldn't go to the store and go and pick out a West Coast IPA, and that would be what I'd want to drink for the night. But this is pretty good. It has, like I said, you got to appreciate it. If you're a West Coast fan, you'll like this beer. It has that really bitterness. What I think of when I think of an IPA, I think of really piney bitterness, a little bit of sweetness, and that aftertaste. It just kind of sticks in your mouth, that really piney, resinous bitterness. And this beer, Blow Your Face Out, has it in spades. It's definitely not like Hopslam. Hopslam, again, is more of that kind of honey taste, a little bit more of that sweetness. I think over time it's gotten a little bit sweeter. It's got a little bit of that malty quality to it. This doesn't have a lot of malty characteristics, but has a lot of hoppy bitterness, a lot of that piney bitterness, and that really tropical sweet kind of mixture right just laying underneath the surface of all that bitterness up front. That sweetness gives way to just that kind of IPA traditional West Coast taste right on the tail to finish it out. All right, friends, that has been Blow Your Face Out by Roak Brewing. If you go to the tap room, let them know that you saw their beer right here. So have you had Blow Your Face Out? How do you think it compares to Hopslam? Which one do you like better? Which one's your favorite? Are they just too different to compare? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there checking out all the descriptions and all that stuff, you can find links to all the different merch that I have, social media, all that good stuff. If you're into Michigan beer, you might want to subscribe because I'm here talking about it twice a week, and it's free for viewers just like you. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for watching, and remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries, and most importantly, don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.